What's going on, everybody's fragged out, swagged out, and you already know why I'm here. And if you don't, I'm gonna let you know. Right here, we're talking about this fragrance today. This is from the house of Arabian Oud, and it is Aseel special edition. Now, the last video I uploaded was the original version of Aseel. So now we have the special edition, and we'll find out if this edition is really special. So let's start off with the price tag. The old bottle, which looks similar to this one, minus, it doesn't have the silver, it has all black, right? Has oud in it, $250. This fragrance right here, $300, none of the oud, but it does have that pretty silver in the front. Now, I say that sarcastically, of course, but this is a good fragrance. I just didn't see the correlation between the original and this one, and why this one had to be the special edition. The notes are different. The fragrance overall is different. Well, I do a comparison side by side proudly because I feel like people like fragrance reviews where it's more than one fragrance for some reason. So we might get to that. But anyway, let's talk about the notes here. The notes are going to be orange blossom, mulberry, and ozonic notes. In the heart, you're going to get vanilla, rose, salted caramel, which is the best part of the fragrance. That just goes crazy. And then the base note, you're going to have musk, patchouli, and ambergris. And that patchouli is fire as well. But let's get to the fragrance. So I sprayed these earlier. Man, it really is a nice fragrance. I'm going to tell you right off the top, before I even get into all of that, what it reminds me of, and it's not a clone and they're not that similar, but I mean it's in that kind of direction of perfume style. It reminds me of Mula Mula by Byron. It reminds me of La Capitale by Xerjoff. Does it smell like those? No, but it has that gourmand aspect that blends with floral aspects, and it's a very nice fragrance overall. Now that you gotten that out the way, you kind of give yourself a little reference. If you know those, cool. I was told it smells like roses vanille. Never tried that one, so. Okay, so this opens up with that kind of fruity, sweet tart that's being provided by that mulberry. My own experience with mulberry is in pastries, but it does give off a sweet kind of tart flavor, and I'm getting that in the scent of it. The orange blossom is giving it a little fruity kind of greenish touch to it as well. Then it says ozonic notes. Well, ozonic can be determined by a lot of different things. Some fragrances that are very clean, aquatic, get the ozonic. If it smells like kind of like fresh air, fresh linen, sometimes those get ozonic. Is this ozonic? Well, I'm not going to say that it's not ozonic, but it doesn't scream of those fresh aquatic note or fragrances that usually get that label. But yeah, I guess it's something clean associated with this scent. Once you get past that initial bright kind of fruity green opening, you really start to pick up, I mean immediately, that caramel and that vanilla, and that's going to be fire for the fragrance. It gives it this nice, thick, saucy kind of gourmand feel to it. That rose comes in. That rose is important here because it has that kind of, not green rose, but kind of tart, full bloom, very fresh. It's giving off the aroma kind of rose that blends well with the fruits on top, and it gives it this rosy, fruity kind of vibe that's kind of hugged around that that caramel and that vanilla. Now, the reason chocolate comes to mind is because in the base, you're going to get that patchouli. And this is not nasty, earthy patchouli by any means. This is actually more of that chocolatey kind of patchouli. And I'm seeing that more and more in fragrances. Well, they take a nice caramel, put it together with a patchouli, and they let those rock. And it kind of gives you that caramel chocolatey vibe together with that vanilla that's also in the mid. And it gives you this nice gourmand feel, but with a twist when you throw in those sweet tarts and that ozonic and that kind of green from the orange blossom. It really gives this a different turn. It smells nice. It smells elegant. Is it unisex? Absolutely. Does it lean a little femme? Sure. Same way I would say the original is unisex, but it leans a little more masculine. Do I rock this? Absolutely. Have I heard anyone say anything about me smelling feminine? No, I haven't. So I can't tell you that if you wear it, you're going to smell like a female. However, when I smell it, I do realize that that the original is way stronger, way darker, way heavier. And maybe that's the special here, that it takes that caramel, that vanilla, that patchouli, and it changed the way the entire fragrance works. Now, those three are in the original, and they're not like this at all. That oud and the other one, they got pineapple. Anyway, I'll do another video side by siding them, and then we'll see what's what. But is this a beautiful fragrance? It is. I heard from someone that if you have Roses Vanille, it's a redundant purchase. I don't have Roses Vanille. Did I pay $300? No, I went to Joma Shop and they had a crazy sale over Valentine's Day. I don't know if that sale is still running right now. But I do love this fragrance. It is creamy. It is strong. It is dense. I feel it around me, and it lasts hours. The one thing that is almost a go every time across the board, Arabian Oud fragrance lasts for hours on me. I don't know everybody's experience, and I'm not telling you that that's the law. I'm just telling you that on me, Arabian Oud fragrances last forever. Now, can I say for $300 I would have bought this at retail? I'm going to tell you that absolutely would not buy this for $300 at retail. Whereas the original, that was $250. If that was a $300 fragrance, I would have still bought it at $300. So if you find this on a discounter, if you find it on Joma Shop or any other places that might have it for a better price, then I absolutely suggest you check it out. Other than that, I would tell you to go to one of your local stores. I know they have one in Texas, one in New York, one in the Maryland, DC area. Check it out in person. Maybe get a sample if you can, because this is not your typical offering from Arabian Oud. And if you are a customer of Arabian Oud because you're used to those really nice oud offerings that go different way, you're not going to get that here. This is a floral, rosy gourmand that smells amazing, but it's independent of what you're used to from Arabian Oud. If that's what you're trying to get down with, then this is definitely an awesome fragrance. By the way, this would have been a crazy Valentine's banger. I just didn't put out any Valentine's list on YouTube, but this is definitely one worth checking out, especially if you're not into all the oud stuff. And I know the oud is not for everybody. However, I get the feeling that if you come to my channel, you probably are a fan of oud, because you know I am as well. But if you want to take something that takes beautiful caramels, vanillas, rich and creamy patchoulis, put it together with mulberry and orange blossom and rose, and you get this amazing composition at the end of the day. But like I said, it is definitely a winner, definitely a fragrance that people are going to notice, and it's going to smell pleasant. Check out this fragrance right here, Aseel Special Edition by Arabian Oud, and if you can help it, do not spend the $300. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please do. Show me some support, and I'll show you some more reviews. If you like this content, go ahead and leave a like. And if you have any questions or any information to add, go ahead and leave in the comments. I'll respond as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. This is Fragged Out, Swagged Out, and I'm out.